Alright, so UFC 306 is coming up, and the main event is Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. This fight's pretty interesting, because it seems like most people don't think it's going to be close. Everyone seems to think either O'Malley's going to knock him out early and make it look easy, or Merab's going to shoot 50 takedowns, set a new UFC record, and also make it look easy. Now at first I was leaning towards the Merab victory by 1,000 takedowns outcome, but after much research, I changed my mind. I think this is a Suga show win. The only thing Merab has that could threaten O'Malley isn't his striking or even his grappling, it's his cardio. I'm not sure how his cardio is so good. Maybe it's some insane training he's doing, maybe it's a bit of something else, or a lot of something else. But that is actually a huge weapon that Merab has. In all of his recent fights, he ended up winning because of his pace and output. Nobody can keep up with him. Let's just look at when he fought Henry Cejudo. Cejudo is an Olympic gold medalist wrestler. So after Merab dominated him in the third round, a lot of people now think he's some godly wrestler at 135. But that's just not the case. If we look at the first round, Cejudo was not having any trouble at all in the grappling. Where things went wrong for him was when Merab didn't slow down in the later rounds and Cejudo couldn't keep up. He gassed out and Merab was able to do basically whatever he wanted. Merab also went 0 for 16 on takedown attempts against Jose Aldo and 11 for 49 on Peter Yan. So this idea that he's this insane wrestler who was able to dominate a gold medalist and O'Malley won't be able to defend against him simply isn't true. Sean O'Malley has very solid takedown defense and is definitely good enough to where he won't have much of any trouble in the early rounds. The only recent times we've really seen him struggle with takedowns was against Peter Yan, one of the best wrestlers in the division. And even then, getting back up was never a problem for Sean in that fight. But if Merab is able to force him to defend early, O'Malley will get tired, and once that happens, it'll likely go the same way it went for Henry Cejudo. And trust me, O'Malley will get tired if he's forced to wrestle. Merab's offense is too much. He gives his opponents absolutely no time to breathe when he shoots. He grabs them and constantly throws punches, knees, attempts submissions, basically does whatever he can while trying to secure the takedown. And he does this for 5 rounds straight. But here's the question. Will Merab be able to close the distance to shoot without getting countered? And my answer to this is no. I don't think so. First off, Sean O'Malley's entire fighting style is keeping distance and picking his opponents apart. And as soon as they try to close the gap, they get smashed in the face. He's a master at moving around the cage so they can't reach him and setting them up to get countered. The only person to effectively get past this, like I said earlier, was Peter Yan. But Yan's also a much better striker than Merab. He was able to use his striking to open O'Malley up to be taken down. Merab, on the other hand, hasn't exactly shown to be the most intelligent at closing distance. Let's also keep in mind how tiny this guy is. This is Sean O'Malley standing next to Aljamain Sterling. This is Merab standing next to Sterling. And remember, Aljo had a really hard time getting close to O'Malley, and when he eventually made a mistake, he got finished. So it's going to be rough for Merab in there trying to get takedowns. He also got a cut above his eye training for this fight. If that's not fully healed, O'Malley's going to open that right up. Merab won't be able to see with blood in his left eye, and Sean's going to throw one right hand and put him out. O'Malley has also shown in his Chito Vera fight that if there's no wrestling involved, he can go 5 rounds comfortably. So this idea that he absolutely needs a finish early on or it's over for him doesn't feel accurate to me. I could totally see O'Malley winning by decision by doing the same exact thing he did to Chito. But again, that's only if Merab isn't able to wrestle. Also, let's say things go terribly wrong for O'Malley and he ends up on his back with Merab on top of him. Sean has really good jiu-jitsu. While this position is the absolute last spot he wants to be, he's not helpless. It'd be much smarter for him to try to stand back up instead of doing jiu-jitsu, but a Suga submission would be crazy to see. Despite all this, Merab obviously shouldn't be counted out. He's a very dangerous opponent. If Sean O'Malley isn't careful and stick to a game plan, Merab's going to drown him, just like he does everyone else. But I think O'Malley should be fine and has all the tools to take Merab out, so I feel comfortable picking him to win. With him also being a slight underdog currently, he feels like a very solid bet. But those odds are shifting, so that might not be the case come fight night. That's it. See ya.